Cheap seats funeral, line up in black. Bury the whispers, and don't bring 'em back. Milk crates for pews, speaker boxes for boards. Mad Mick preaching where the backyard roars. Yeah, righto. We're gathered here tonight for opinions deceased, for every piss-weak sermon from a fence-line priest, for every expert gob with a bargain bin spine, every half-cooked theory served with casquine. They live short lives, these rumors and remarks, little gutter-born creatures with no bite, just barks. They crawled through the palings, got drunk on assumption, then died when the light made a formal introduction. So lower 'em slow near the rusted-out trailer, say one fake prayer for the neighborhood failure. No tears from Mick, just a clap and a cough, then the boot hits dirt and the lid goes off.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Rest in piss.
All of them weak opinions
Won't be missed.
clap goes down.
And the boots all thud. Bury that noise in the backyard mud.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Black suit, grin,
Truth walked out and the frauds fell in.
organ growls.
Tin roof rings.
Mad Mick laughs while the choir boys swing. Of course they did. They brought flowers for the gossip, cards for the lies, little sympathy speeches with counterfeit eyes. Said we only cared, mate, with venom in the vowels, while the crows on the fence looked better than the scowls. Dead set. I've seen more dignity in a busted old thong, more spiritual depth in a pub jukebox song. They had judge robes stitched from laundry day lint, and moral high ground made of wet cement. So I wrote the eulogy on a beer-stained folder.
Here lies bullshit.
Got louder, not bolder.
Here lies whispers.
Died under inspection.
Here lies cheap shots.
Killed by reflection. Put a wreath on the rumor, drop dirt on the fraud. Let the clap hit hard like a backyard gabble from God. If silence was golden, they spent it like fools. Now the graveyard's for their second-hand rules.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Rest in piss.
All them weak opinions
Won't be missed.
clap goes down.
And the boots all thud. Bury that noise in the backyard mud.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Black suit, grin,
Truth walked out and the frauds fell in.
organ growls.
Tin roof rings.
Mad Mick laughs while the choir boys swing. Seen whispers arrive in a borrowed disguise. Seen concern grow claws behind polite little lies. Seen fence-line theologians with nothing but nerve trying to diagnose a storm from the safety of the curb. They love the theater, love the scandalous aroma, love turning one bloke into community cinema. But every cheap spectator with a mouth full of gravel forgets the stage can shift and the dirt can travel. Now the pallbearers shuffle, all embarrassed and pale, carrying dead opinions in a wheelie bin pail. The organ's out of tune, the thunder's half cut, and the priest is a mongrel with his hoodie zipped shut. I'm not grieving the rubbish, I'm not lighting a candle. I'm laughing at the coffin cause the coffin can't handle the weight of the garbage they stacked on my name. So I turned up with bass and cremated the blame. Dearly beloved, we are here in the weather to farewell the bullshit that couldn't hold together. May it sink in the clay, may it rot in the roots, may it never crawl back near a bloke in work boots. No resurrection, no comeback tour, no ghost in the fence line scratching the door. Just a hole in the yard, some mud on the shovel, and a choir of claps turning gossip to rubble.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Rest in piss.
All them weak opinions
Won't be missed.
clap goes down.
And the boots all thud. Bury that noise in the backyard mud.
Cheap seats, funeral.
Black suit, grin,
Truth walked out and the frauds fell in.
organ growls.
Tin roof rings.
Mad Mick laughs while the choir boys swing. Yeah, righto. Of course they did. Look at 'em go. Weak as piss. Dead set. Service concluded. Now fill the hole in.